South Africa, we are back. We are back. Welcome to Almost News with Chester Missing. I am Chester Missing. In case you thought I was Nathaniel or Pravin Gordon or someone. SARS, the South African Revenue Service, the world's only revenue service that has a fatal disease named after it. Boom! I know. Trying to make our revenue service funny is like trying to make Bonang's book readable. Turned out her ghostwriter was in fact just a ghost moron. But South Africa, SARS is freaking important. They say the most crucial part of any functioning democracy is its revenue service. Unless you're Denel, then it's making sure you have enough toilet paper. Actually, not a joke. Denel, our arms dealer, they sent a memo asking people to bring in their own toilet paper. And we know what happened to that memo after it was read. Oh my gosh! Wipe. Yes, we have a gun manufacturer that can't even defend itself against spicy food. Boom. Can't handle this, man. I can't handle it. Every cent that keeps our country afloat comes from SARS. It pays for social grants, education, housing, police, sanitation, and Malusi Gigaba's data plan. SARS is to wealth redistribution what Lesotho is to a flushing toilet. Wow. If you didn't get that joke, we get all our water from Lesotho. Yeah, so Lesotho, while we smoke your second biggest product, we shit in your biggest one. Boom. I'm sorry, and also thank you. While we're talking about toilets, here's the acting head of SARS, Mark Kingon, talking about how things are going at work.
I don't think we've ever experienced in my history of being in this organization a moment like we are in today.
Holy cow, I haven't seen a white guy that upset since they killed that sheep at Clifton. What? Look at that. Seriously, lady? Seriously? You're going to talk about the rights of sheep now in a protest against racism?
No, sheeps have rights too, okay, guys, okay.
Lady, we're still working on human rights. We eat sheep. There are no Zulu-flavored pizzas. Damn. So, how did things go so wrong at SARS? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 are hiding in Dubai. Boom. That's right. Another Gupta appointment. These guys have better coverage than MTN. They're literally everywhere you go. Unlike MTN, which is everywhere except where you are. I'm changing to the Gupta network. Tom Moyane joined SARS on the 23rd of September 2014. And on the 24th of September 2014, SARS joined state capture. Surprise, surprise. I'm no detective, but I think I see a link. Moyane replaced Opa Magashule. To be fair, aren't Opas supposed to retire? I don't understand. Number 1, or since the latest ANC list conference, number 76, brought Tom Moyane out of retirement as the Commissioner of the Correction Services to be the Commissioner of SARS. Yes, they're both commissioners, but the one deals with the incredibly complicated area of tax and the other makes sure Vicky Momberg's cell stays locked. What the hell? We've spoken to the experts, and it seems collecting tax in the largest economy in Africa is a lot harder than making sure a door stays closed. What's going on? Using a prison commissioner as a tax commissioner is the equivalent of playing a Dr. Malinga song to cure diabetes. I can't handle. I just can't deal. So why did number 76 do this? He was tired of evading the taxman, so he got the taxman to evade him and his friends. Zuma got a guy whose job is to keep people in jail to keep him out of jail. It's like getting John Steenhuisen to mark matric papers. And listen, Tom Moyane really screwed it up.
We've been getting a lot of reports about how bad things are at SARS under his watch.
Remember, SARS isn't just a collection agency, but a watchdog, which, thanks to Moyane, is now entirely toothless. Grrr. You'd think that is one seriously ugly dog. You'd think that the person to make SARS lose its teeth would have been a guy called Opa. Boom! You get it? You get it? Then, Sunday, the Facts Times moved itself to the fiction section with leaked fake news stories about a rogue unit, as if SARS accountants were running a hit squad, like a tax hit squad. Speak, or we will audit you to death. The Nugent Commission suggested he be fired immediately.
We think it is urgent because it is only halfway through the tax year. And if you're going to lose more tax while you're sitting around waiting...
Turns out it wasn't a commission, it was the roast of Tom Moyane! Because he royally screwed up SARS. He was like the Jacob Zuma of SARS. Remember that fake sign language interpreter? That guy? Think him with a calculator. For example, the SARS IT system, which is worth billions. And Tom hired this genius to run it.
Your time is, in my understanding of your terms of reference, is to look at the governance, but not what I do as a chief officer, including when I go to the bathroom. With due respect, sir, please protect me, please.
Well,
I attend meetings, sir, as and when I'm able to.
Yes, okay.
Next question, please.
No, I'm sorry.
Holy cow, did you see those eyes? Wow. Arrest those eyes for attempted murder. No, lady, they need to see it when you go to the bathroom because you're clearly full of Allegedly, Moyane strategized with international consultancy Bain to destroy SARS. This is investigative abilities. Say what you like about Moyane, but at least his corruption is world class. He destroys SARS' entire investigative arm just so Jacob and his comrades could avoid paying tax. Jacob Zuma is allergic to doing the right thing. When he does the right thing, he gets a rash. Oh, I'm so itchy. I'm so itchy. Oh my gosh, it's the Constitution. That's why he went to Russia for treatment. The Bill of Rights made him sick. When you get invited to a wedding, you're like, hey, how's the weather? When Jacob Zuma goes, he's like, are there going to be laws there? Laws? Entire industries have lined up to take a leak on Madiba's legacy as a result.
Project Honey Badger was terminated. No investigations took place, and that is why the illicit cigarette trade flourished.
And before anyone gets their xenophobic high horse out, none of these cigarettes are smuggled in. Under Tom Moyane, SARS taxed cigarette makers by asking them how many cigarettes they've made. Just asking them. Like, seriously, that's insane. They're cigarette makers. They make cancer. They don't give a damn. How many cigarettes did you make?
We made 5.
I mean, really? Tom Moyane was the first tax boss to make every agreement end with the phrase, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And the legal cigarette people are the ones trying to fix it. So Moyane is so bad, he made SARS lose the moral high ground to the freaking tobacco industry. How do you lose the moral high ground to the official distributors of lung cancer? That's like losing to a dance contest with Helen Ziller. I don't understand. So now the illegal cigarette industry has massive influence. Holy cow, that is a gangster. That is a gangster next to 2 of the most powerful politicians in South Africa. And the reason? Why? Because Ubaba's faction weren't up to filling out tax forms. Oh my gosh, the paperwork. There is no functioning revenue service on earth that can run without an investigative arm. So South Africa, the ANC, President Buffalo Matamela Ramaphosa, can we promise each other we will pay our taxes as long as you guys stop treating SARS like Jacob Zuma used this guy?
Because he flashes people like condoms.